Hey everybody, Daddy back. Very special 2-part episode. We're doing it again. We're doing it big. My first ever returning guest. I figured, hey, he's back in the league after a very long hiatus. So we got to have him back again. Steve, you want to do a brief introduction?
Hello, you know me. It's Steve. Yeah, I had a total of 2 weeks off, but I still get to play an entire season, so that's nice.
Yeah, we missed you. All right, so let's jump right in. So first, we got to call out Camo for posting replays early. I will never forgive you. We're talking about a potential ban, but we'll get to that later. So, anyways, we had the Diglett build this week. Steve, do you want to introduce the Diglett a little bit here?
Yeah, so I always bring random bullshit, and when I'm looking at your teams, then Camo had a single mon that was faster than Diglett, which was Pomod. So I figured, let's drop the speed on that Dragapult, give it something weak to ground, and we'll do a clear body weakness policy Dragapult with Diglett.
Yeah, it felt super cool. And then we ran some calcs, and I think you were kind of joking because Pomod's fake out did like 80% to Diglett or something.
Yeah.
But I was like, hold on, that doesn't kill it. So let's put Covert Cloak on it, right? I mean, that's all we really got to worry about. So yeah, we put the Covert Cloak on there instead of the Sash. So basically a big meme here. But with the speed cheers in the matchup, it actually has the potential to work. Helping Hand also pairs really well with Sylveon. Sylveon was looking pretty good in this matchup as well. Choice Specs, Helping Hand, Diglett doing enormous damage to almost everything on Camo's team. Appleton felt like a really good Garganical counter. Is that what it's called? Garganical?
Yeah, I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. Yeah. I say Garganical.
Yeah, the Salt Rock guy. And then Tauros with the Mirror Herb for maybe a potential Dragon Dance setup on the other side. Felt like it would be kind of nice to get a Dragon Dance of our own. Also could copy an Iron Defense boost or something like that. Meowscarada, Choice Band. It's going to be probably Choice Band or Sash a lot of the time. If you're going with a safer Meowscarada set, I mean, it gets a lot of crazy support moves and stuff. But this week, it's mostly about the offense. Trick as a move to maybe lock something in, like locking the Garg into Iron Defense, things like that. Am I missing anything here? Anything else to talk about?
Yeah, I think the general idea was just, kill a couple things that can take out Appleton and then let Appleton win the game in the end.
Yeah, that was kind of like stalling out with Appleton was kind of the play. And we were a little bit scared of Skeledirge, but we felt like with the Terra Rock Dragapult, Sylveon with the Shadow Ball and Terra Ghost, and Meowscarada, we might have enough to take it down to free up the Appleton. So we will see how that plays out.
And Fletchinder as well. We were worried about the Tailwind because that would basically ruin the Bulldoze strat entirely.
Right. Yeah, so let's jump into these replays here. 1 second. There we go. Okay, so here is what Camo brought. Any big surprises?
Morgrim, I guess. A little bit surprising, but otherwise it's pretty much exactly what we prepped for.
Yeah, I mean, definitely 4 out of the 5 we talked about at length, right? Pachirisu was a little bit surprising, but it gets follow me, so not shocking. And then Morgrim was one of those ones that we were like, yeah, it could come or it might not. So we did bring the Tauros with the Raging Bull to help out with that a little bit. So let's get into it. And of course, you know what I'm leading.
Diglett.
That's right.
Diglett.
Coming strong this week.
Pomod on his side, Dragonite. Oh, he's got the Morgrim.
So
okay.
I'm feeling real good about this, right? Because I'm like, you are going to try to fake out, and we are going to get our game plan rolling here.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Bulldoze won't hit the Dragonite, of course, but does that... Oh, crap. Okay, can Dragonite live whatever this... Or, sorry. can Dragapult live whatever Dragonite's going to throw at it right now.
And Dragon Claw's not super effective, so we do survive.
Nice.
And we get paralyzed.
All right, GG. Go next.
Yeah, basically. Do we need to watch the rest? I don't think Diglett's sucker punches are going to win the game for me, but you never know.
No. There's a gleam. At least you're learning something about the moveset.
Also, Diglett just ate that dazzling gleam. Like,
Yeah,
let's
true.
be real here. That's pretty impressive.
That's single target as well.
Yes, sir. All right,
Okay,
so the
Sylveon?
Sylveon comes in. Helping Hand
All right.
Hyper Voice. I mean, that's a chunk right there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Citrus, though. So that's not a 2-hit KO.
Yeah, Citrus, I did not enjoy seeing that come out. I felt like I might have a chance to come back until I saw that.
Yeah. And we can't protect because we're specs. And this is probably just a torch song, I'm guessing. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And we've used the Terra already. There goes Diglett. There's this one speed interaction that we were worried about. And probably Sash. Yeah. You're getting a lot of good info, at least.
Yeah, so Skeledirge getting those buffs here. Now, I don't know why the Tauros image is not showing up. It's really aggravating me. Something that I thought was funny, I watched Poppin's video today versus Braff, and Braff named his Tauros the same thing that I named my Tauros this week. I thought that was
Really?
pretty cool. Yeah.
Huh. I'm surprised he knows who Dennis Rodman is.
Yeah, it's a little bit before his time. Well, shit, his dad's probably the same age as me. I don't know. All right, so the Sylveon goes down. Tauros versus the world.
Ooh, oh yeah, we slapped a Rock Tomb on it for extra speed control. And oh boy, yeah. I mean, it was basically over when you got full parrot.
Yeah, I think had the Dragapult not been full parrot, I think I win that game.
Maybe. It would certainly be a lot closer. Were you going for Terra Blast onto Dragonite?
I was.
Yeah, that would have low-code for sure.
It would have been a trade, right? Sort of. But killing that Dragonite, you play out the rest of the game, it would be a lot closer. So that kind of hurt. Going into game 2. And
actually, his lead of Morgrem Dragonite, like if you had just let Diglett Sylveon, he would have been stuck in with Morgrem, and then you get Choice Specs Hyper Voice off. Like that's a dangerous lead.
Yeah, it was something I considered. I also kind of felt like the cat was out of the bag here. You know?
Yeah. I wouldn't have let Diglett in game 2.
Yeah, so I decided to go with something a little different here.
And you see Inner Focus. And Terra Normal, is this the choice band set that we did some calcs for? We definitely did not calc for Meowscarada.
Mm-hmm. Probably should have. Or I could have thrown the sash on it instead.
Yeah. See Appleton.
So not off to a great start. Dragonite does a lot of damage. Close combat takes it down, though.
Yep. And what's Morgrem doing? Just a gleam. The defense drop. You might have died anyway.
Yeah, it was very low. Not a super effective hit, so might have survived, but... Yep, so Sylveon comes out. Appleton gets that Iron Defense off.
No protects. You do have Ghost. Does he fake out? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right? Exactly. Those are my words. There was probably some more expletives in there, but basically my sentiment after I saw that.
But you are Iron Defensed up, so Dragonite's definitely not going to kill this Appleton.
Yeah.
And if he wants to extreme speed, Crunch? All right. Yeah. That's a good bring on his part. Also, hilarious, he lost the Terra, so now Body Press isn't...
Yeah, I wasn't sure when I clicked Body Press. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's back to normal Dragonite, but also maybe it was just like a bug. Maybe he's normal. I'm not sure, so I'm going to Body Press into it anyway. The Palmot wasn't really scaring me, and I know that this thing can Dragon Claw potentially, so I'm like, well, maybe it is super effective. We'll find out, right?
Yeah.
It was not.
No. There's so many weird mechanics from this Terrastal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Revival Blessing is kind of a weird interaction with it. Like, you get your mom back, but not the Terra. I guess it makes sense.
So he does not have his Terra. You actually cannot hit this Skeledirge, right?
I do have Leech Seed.
Yeah, so if you win this, it's going to be in, 12 turns?
Yeah.
No, he has a Citrus Berry as well.
He does.
So 14 turns?
Yeah, and I get burned here.
Yeah.
So not looking great. No Protect for me either. So we can speed this up.
Yeah. You do have Thick Fat, so you're tanking these.
Yeah, Camo DC'd at one of these turns. So I had to stop the timer for him.
Yeah. You're plus... you're still tanking these, and these are like +5.
Yeah, so I was a little surprised at how well I was taking these hits, but we are Thick Fat.
Yeah. Surely he has a move that's not Torch Song.
Yes, and at this point in the game, I'm thinking maybe he doesn't, and I still lose anyway. But yeah, he eventually does come out with the Shadow Ball, and that just nukes me. So, well played by Camo. Unfortunately, the Diglett Dragapult set didn't work out quite the way we had hoped. It was so close yet so far.
Yeah, I'll take the L on this one.
Yeah, I thought it was a great plan. Honestly, I thought it was okay, not great. I thought it was a good plan, right? I thought it was a plausible plan, and it was definitely a fun setup.
Yeah, it was a funny plan.
Yeah, there you go. And it was really close to working. I mean, if we didn't get that full para, things change. Also, really cool play with the Thunder Wave into the Dragapult. I was not expecting that.
No.
So yeah, really good prep by Camo. So well played, Camo.
Yeah, I would have gone the same line as you there, just assuming that he would fake out the Diglett.
Yeah.
But I guess he was probably just didn't care what Diglett was doing.
Right, which is fair, right?
Yeah.
So here's the build. Choice Band Dragonite. Not really shocking there. Revival Blessing and Crunch on the Pawmot is kind of interesting.
Yep.
Skeledirge, pretty standard stuff. Standard Morgrim generally.
Oh, Terra Normal Skeledirge is pretty cool. I wonder what that's for.
Good question.
To be immune to ghost moves.
Yeah, true. And I did have the Terra Ghost Sylveon, so...
And Dragapult. That's a very cool burn.
Yeah, definitely. So really well played by Camo, and let's jump into the next one so we can keep this video somewhat brief. So we didn't really talk about this one. You actually played this match before you and I even started building. So can you tell me a little bit about this team that you put together here?
Yeah, so I was mainly worried about his Trick Room mode, Jump Luff, and a specific Lucario plus Floatzel lead. So the Talonflame there with a Pasho Berry is supposed to live an Extreme Speed and an Aqua Jet, Double Up, and Flame Body, not Gale Wings, because I was expecting like double priority into it to break the Gale Wings. So it would live that, get up Tailwind, and then I would have Bramblegast or Garchomp going to town. EQ Poison Jab, Garchomp basically covered his entire team. Leftovers, Protect, and Sub to stall a Trick Room if I needed to.
What's the Grass Terra for?
That was for Jump Luff, so I can't get Sleep Powdered or Rage Powdered.
Makes sense.
Goggles again for Jump Luff on the Guru, Yawn, Imprison, Trick Room, and Foul Play. In theory, that would cover any Umbreon set that he wanted to bring, as well as shutting down Trick Room.
That's cool.
With Telepathy, so I can Earthquake next to him. Bramblegast actually OHKOs basically his entire team with Spell Tag in Tailwind and Ghost Terra Blast. Toxicroak is kind of goofy if you wanted to do like a setup Umbreon, like a curse set or something. I got the scope lens, gives me a 12% chance to crit through a max defense Umbreon with close combat. And SPIDOPSED.
Yes. The moment we've all been waiting for.
Insomnia, it can't be put to sleep. Power Anklet, it's slower than his entire team in Trick Room. Circle Throw, I can't taunt Hatterene. If he wants Trick Room up, I would either have to imprison Hatterene, or I can Circle Throw Hatterene. I can't Dragon Tail with Garchomp because it's Fairy type. So Circle Throw guarantees that he does not get Trick Room up unless he leads Stantler and Hatterene. And then First Impression covers all of his grass types, and if he brings Terra Grass Ceruledge like he has a lot of the time, it's SPIDOPS time, baby.
Let's go. Oh my god, I can't wait to see the SPIDOPS in action. What I would be afraid of is if he leads Hatterene and then just attacks, because this thing's going to die, right?
It's got decent defenses, actually.
I thought its physical defense is pretty okay, but is its special defense okay, too?
I think they're all around 70 at least. Like, they're not terrible.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it had like 90-something physical defense. Not that I spent a lot of time looking at SPIDOPS or anything.
When I remade this team, I picked SPIDOPS specifically for this matchup.
Okay, nice. Yeah, Circle Throw is a really cool tech to shut down Trick Room. And then First Impression, I mean, with the stab, is going to be doing decent damage, right? Presumably.
Yeah.
I really think this Oranguru set is pretty cool to just like eliminate the Umbreon. It would just suck if Umbreon doesn't come.
Yeah. That's there for Trick Room too. And Yawn's always useful.
Let's switch sides here so we see the good guys. So Umbreon is here. So that's really nice. So it looks like Sam can kind of lean into that Trick Room side of things if he wants to.
Yeah, I was not expecting Stantler really or Electros. I thought that would be Floatzel, Lucario, like I said, but the other four, yeah, I was pretty sure.
Yeah, Jumpluff makes sense. Really strong support. So let's get into it here. I don't think you're gonna lead the Talonflame. I almost called it Cinderace for some reason.
No, you know what time it is? It's SPIDOPS time, baby.
Oh, you got SPIDOPS!
So he's obviously going for Trick Room Sleep Powder here in my mind. So
Yeah.
I just Terra Grass, sub, and get a Circle Throw off.
Okay, what a great turn one. That's amazing.
I am intimidated, though, which is not ideal.
Yeah.
He doesn't get a choice on what he brings out, so he kind of gets lucky here that he gets his other Trick Roomer out.
Yeah.
If it even has Trick Room. I know he hasn't brought it in weeks past.
Right, and now you cannot use First Impression. Rage Powder is going off, so you're going to Circle Throw this Jumpluff. And you kind of revealed the Grass Garchomp game one, and now it's intimidated, so...
Still get a crit poison jab, baby, and a
huge.
poison.
Crit and poison. The Steve factor.
And he's Life Orb, so the poison didn't matter.
Nice.
Didn't matter there.
Okay.
But, yeah. There goes Jump Off. That doesn't really help.
Excuse me. All right, so SPIDOPS looking pretty top tier. TBH.
Yeah, 1 point.
All right, so Stantler and Ceruledge come out.
Oh, I thought I double switched here, but there's the Terra Grass that I talked about earlier. And he goes for Bitter Blade too.
Ooh, Sunny Day for those powerful Bitter Blades. So we're keeping the SPIDOPS in.
I think I switch him out here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready for a switch. We want to get that First Impression going, baby.
Yeah.
All
There's
right.
the Toxicroak, and I reveal the safety goggles here. I am not Dry Skin. If I were, that would have killed me for sure.
So you got to be feeling pretty good about your Terra Garchomp and the goggles on Oranguru already coming in clutch in game one.
Mm-hmm. And I get off the Yawn, and I think I just fake out to start here and then Yawn again. Pollen Puff, yeah, that does a little bit of damage, but Jumpluff's not really hitting too hard. I just Poison Jab.
Very, very little damage. I thought it would have done a little more.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Feely's popping in to go to sleep here.
He does, and he Sleep Powders the wrong Mon.
Wait.
He misclicked.
Okay.
Yeah, he says it in chat here.
Gotcha.
The Poison Touch on the close combat. as I also clicked Yawn into that slot, so Yawn doesn't do anything.
What is Poison Touch 30% chance?
Yeah.
Okay. It feels like more
there
than
it is.
30%. All right, so Trick Room up. And we got all these poison moves going into this Ceruledge, which is going to sleep. Unless it gets poisoned.
Unless it gets poisoned.
And it does. Okay.
Which I'm using Poison Jab, so that's like a 50% chance.
Yeah. But that might not be so bad. Yeah, it's going to die. Oh, well, okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. And it gets Bitter Blades off. Yep. Healing up a little bit more. So that poison kind of sucks.
But let's keep in mind, it is a grass type now.
Oh, and here comes Spidops.
You know who's about to get Spidopsed?
Oh, it feels so good just thinking about it. Oh, let's
there
go,
he goes.
Baby. Put him on the board. Huge. All right, I don't think this Jumpluff is making the comeback here, so we're going to have to speed this bad boy up a little bit. And Spidops gets another one. OMG. And you said it!
Spidopsed.
Let me zoom in real quick. What does that say right there, Sam? Hold on. Oh, I can't do it. I'll edit it in. I'll put it in the thumbnail. That's what I'll do. All right. Yeah. So game one, how are you feeling about Spidops after this one?
I feel pretty great. You know, 1 pointer and he got 2 kills.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And like I said earlier, the Terra Chomp and the safety goggles coming in pretty clutch too. Now in game 2, Sam does know. He has a lot more information, so we'll see how he adapts. Maybe he brings that Umbreon out. He does not know what this guy is carrying, though, so I'll be interested to see how this one goes.
That's true. I did not use Imprison that game.
Oh, we gotta switch to the good guy side. Here we go. All right.
And I think he just leads the... No. Yeah. Ceruledge out this time instead of the Jumpluff. So I thought he'd just go right for Hatterene. So I was going to try to get off the Tailwind and just kill everything with Bramblegast.
Okay.
Yeah, he just got Intimidate, and that just kind of ruined it. So, yeah, I just switch.
Okay. So the Umbreon does come out. We get to protect. Are we Trick Rooming? We are Trick Rooming.
Yeah. And he does have Yawn, which is good.
Okay, so no.
And then he tried to reverse the Trick Room. I'm not quite sure what he was going for there, but this gives me a free substitute.
Maybe he was trying to call your Trick Room.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that would make sense.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so we get that substitute off. No Terras committed yet.
And there's a switch. This was questionable. Because he's giving me a free Earthquake here. Maybe he thought I was Inner Focus or something, but yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, if you're going to sit in front of the Chomp, it kind of feels like you should probably Terra, right?
Yeah. And so that was my thinking into this following play, is that he was going to Terra.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. Play after. Yeah, he wanted to break the sub there and then get the kill with the Dazzling Gleam, which makes sense.
This Sleeping Monkey with the Imprison up is just so great.
Yeah, I just left him on there because I didn't want him to use Trick Room anymore.
Yeah, it's like it's not doing anything, but it is kind of at the same time.
And I figured I could get the kill on Hat there, so I switched him out. Then he also switched out Hat. He does break the sub. Now I thought he was going to Terra. Because he knows I have a free Earthquake there. How does he not Terra?
Yeah. So good play by Sam. Maybe there's like a mind game of like, do you think I'm going to Terra now? Do you think I'm going to Terra? You know, like just kind of waiting.
Yep. So now I was like, okay, so he's just not going to Terra Ceruledge because he's so low. Nope, there he goes. And then I use Earthquake this turn, of course.
You know what? I think these are really good plays by Sam.
They are, for sure.
Yeah.
Read me like a book, and now I'm burned, and Trick Room's up again. So I think he's got the upper hand at this point.
Yeah, the burn kind of hurts. Ceruledge is getting pretty low.
And he got burned on Flame Body there.
Yeah. Does it die? It doesn't. It does not die to burn, right?
Does die to Air Slash.
Okay, right. All right.
But my leftovers aren't doing anything anymore, so getting through this Umbreon could be a problem.
You still do have the Imprison in the back.
Yep. I don't know if that would have killed without Helping Hand there, Dazzling Gleam.
Really?
Because I resist it, and I think I had quite a bit of bulk on the Talonflame.
It is Talonflame, though. But all right, Bramble-Ghast comes out, and there's the Guru still asleep. What a precious little monkey.
Mm-hmm. He's just having a nice time.
All right, Sunny Day. What?
I'm not sure why he keeps setting that up.
Yeah.
Maybe he just had nothing better to go for.
I mean, what does this thing have? It has it has Body Slam, right?
Yeah, but he should have done that into Garchomp. Maybe he didn't want to take Rough Skin.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, Ceruledge is dead, so like, what do you need the sun for?
Yeah. So, reads the sneak again. I do wake up finally, so I get off another Imprison. So no more Trick Room Yawn or Foul Play. No paralysis there, which is good.
What does the Umbreon have? All right, Seed Bomb finishes the Stantler off. What does this Umbreon have?
Just Snarl.
Okay, that's big damage with a Helping Hand into the Bramble-Ghast.
Yeah, and I think I forgot about the Helping Hand part here, so I just I'm thinking I'm going down with Bramble-Ghast, so I Shadow Sneak instead of Terra Blast or Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb probably would do more, but I stay alive, so it doesn't really matter. And then Umbreon goes to sleep.
All right. Sleeping Umbreon, he gets the double protect here.
Yeah, it's a good play.
You gotta play to your outs, but we get a substitute, and that's probably
mainly
all she wrote.
That's mainly because I don't want to be foul played, but Snarl hits through sub.
Okay, Shadow Sneak finishes off the Mad Hatter, and man, Umbreon's so annoying.
Yeah, I just didn't want to kill my own Bramble-Ghast there, because then I do get taken double damage from that Snarl, or not double, but more damage, single target Snarl.
All right.
So I don't know if I can kill this Umbreon at this point. It's my Earthquake's doing 13%. Get the Imprison off, so he can't. He's basically locked into Snarl now.
He's got a lot of PP left.
Pause.
Okay.
So the Snarl here did versus Guru did 15%.
Yes.
So I'm dead to the next one, but I need him to sleep. So resume. Terra Normal, baby.
Oh my god.
To live this next Snarl on, I think, 2%.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, you don't need the Terra for Garchomp anymore, so you might as well use it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool play.
I don't know if Protect would have been better there or not on the turn where he's about to go to sleep. But I felt like I needed the damage on that turn. Because I know now he's asleep, I have at least one single target two single target Earthquakes to go.
Oh, 19%. Yikes. Oh, this one's really coming down to the wire, huh?
Yeah, and his Snarl is also single target now.
So that's going to break sub, but you're faster, so... Oh, do you die to burn, though?
Nope,
No, you
leftovers first.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Wow.
4%. Umbreon is absurd.
That is crazy. Umbreon versus the world. And you had all the tech to beat it, too. Man, that was a really exciting game, actually. That it went on forever.
Yeah.
But the little mind games there with the Ceruledge was really fun to watch, too. It's like Sam was just like toying with you, right? It looks like every turn he's got to do it now. He's got to do it now. Okay, he's definitely not going to do it anymore. And then boom, he does it.
Yeah.
Man, so what a great set. So here's Sam's team. I'm a little upset we didn't get to see the Electros here.
I'm not sure what he brought it for. Obviously nothing that I brought. But
Yeah, it's maybe just so he could hit everything for neutral, but I don't know. Well, what a set. So a couple crazy ones. A 2-0 for Steve and an 0-2 for me. Steve, any closing thoughts before we sign off here?
Sorry about your Diglett.
Yeah, that's all right, man. We had fun building it. All right.
Yep.
Well, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is what pays the bills, after all. Thank you, guys.
Professional YouTubers.
That's right.